What do you want?
Where can I find Basil?
I have no idea. Go ask someone, and don't go poking your nose where it doesn't belong or you'll be sorry.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, Buster. Just get about your business. I have things to do.
I need a ride back to Stros Mackay.
Look, you wanted to come, and here you stay until I hear different from Basil.
Later, then. Where can I find Basil?
He's over on West Dock. Just don't poke your nose into what doesn't concern you.
I need a ride back to Stros Mackay.
You're going nowhere till Basil is finished with you.
It's locked. Where can I find Basil?
Oh, you're a nosy visitor, right? Look over on West Dock. He's waiting for you. And don't get into anything. I'm keeping an eye on you.
I need a ride back to Stros Mackay.
You're the guy looking for Basil, right? You get back to Stros Mackay when it suits Basil.
Where can I find Basil?
Basil's over on the West Dock. Go speak with him. And don't get lost where you don't belong.
I need a ride back to Stros Mackay.
If you need Basil's okay, or you go nowhere.
Yes, yes, yes.
Where can I find Basil?
Just came in with Yeli. To talk with Basil? Check over on West Dock, go straight there, and don't get into any trouble.
I need a ride back to Stros Mackay.
Go ask Basil. He says who stays and who goes here.
Well, you want something?
There's the bastard that spoiled my raid.
That was you? I remember two jokers who couldn't handle their sabers, but you must have been hiding.
You see me now, though, don't you?
Vander.
Plain as day, right here.
Are you Basil? You're a hard man to find.
Mystery Maintenance, Cyrus. What do you want?
We don't need to talk to him. Let me...
Listen here, Spotlight. I'm not here for you. I know everything you have to say. Draw your sword anytime you're ready. Where is she?
Wrong strategy this early in the dialogue, sir. The game is to find out what the other one knows first, not show how much of the map you can't read.
Can he die now?
Step off, Shiny. We'll get to that in a minute.
See, I thought you were Azara's messenger boy, which would have granted a longer audience, but you're standing there looking like the last loose end of many.
So, you lead this band?
If you say so.
So you plan to take on the Empire?
Ator did that already, died for it. The Empire won't suffer us to live against her, or a history written without her name. So there's no point to resist so overtly.
How very restless of you.
Let me cut this smartass.
I'm not suggesting the League greet the Empire with open arms. I propose we greet them with secret arms, with subtle stings, with blood and coin spilt in stealth. Sublunar threat. Our purpose is to hint, ever so politely, that there is no profit in Hammerfell, and no prospect of profit. When the Empire despairs of getting rich in Stros Makai, she'll turn her hand to more profitable enterprises.
Why are you still preying on Stros Makai?
My, how glibly you parrot Imperial propaganda. Perhaps an ignorant tourist like you wouldn't notice that we touch only the Empire's and Richter's ships. Excitable shipholders and Imperial fellow travelers raise a hue and cry against plunder and piracy, but the people of Stros Makai know the real targets of our activity.
I've seen the Cyrodiils expanding throughout the rest of Tamriel. You're not going to stop them.
Hark! The wise man speaks! But let me advise you, that's the worst thing you could ever say to Azara when you find her.
If there's no point in resisting, why do you stay here?
Hear that, Vander? The man thinks to probe my innermost thoughts. Should I share with him a list of my heart's desires?
Your list is too long, Basil. I'll tell mine. It's short and to the point.
Your list will be short enough, fool, if you pull that sword on me. I'm Azara's brother, and all my loose ends have led me to you.
She never mentioned a brother.
And she's been part of us for a long time now, and from her omission of reference to you, I infer little pride or confidence in you. A judgment that seems well supported in the course of our brief and none too gratifying acquaintance.
He has no idea where she is either.
Shut up.
He's got the same cordial manners as his sister, that's for sure.
When and why would Azara have ever joined you? Did her association with you get her killed?
There are some who can't admit a demise, who in the face of defeat create theories of retaliation. But the secret of theory is that truth doesn't exist. Azara disappeared appropriately into the very same void.
I hope that meant something to you because it gets me no closer to Azara. I want to know what happened to her now.
Wake up, sucker! We're thieves and we're bad guys, and Azara was a part of it whether you like it or not. In case you didn't notice, we're hiding out here, so it stands to reason if Azara isn't here, then she's in trouble. Don't you think the Empire might be able to help you solve this mystery a little better? You're wasting your time here.
What kind of trouble would she be in?
He can't help us, Basil. It's my turn now.
Come on!
Cutting it up! Come on now! Cutting it up! Ah! Ah! Go to hell! Go to hell! Damn! Gotcha! Go to hell! You're doing your bizarre
nice.
part. Ah! You win! I yield!
Speak up, boy. Don't be shy.
I'm done with your bully, boy. Anna left him alive.
And now the altruistic brother pup wants his bone. First, here's a bandage. Tidy yourself up, unless you were planning to use that sweet little puppy tongue to lick your wounds clean.
You like breathing, Basil?
Fine. Here's the key to Azar's lodge. We've already ransacked it for clues to her whereabouts, but maybe you can find something we couldn't. Clues, particularly in a journal, one we can't open. If you can tell me what's in the journal, I'll tell you what I know about Azara's disappearance. I expect to hear what Azara says in her...
A bandage I can use to heal my wounds. That's better, much better. I can't use this by itself. A used bandage, stained with my blood. The key to Azara's lodge. Basil wants me to examine her journal for clues. It's locked. It's locked.
You are wounded. Take this bandage.
Thank you.
For your goodwill and my spared life. Come to boast of your triumph?
Let's end it. For my sister's sake?
And what of my men? What of their sake?
Those men gave me no choice.
We were attacking that ship for its known Imperial allegiance, which...
That's your war, and I'll not be drawn in.
Even if you add to its casualties.
You're still standing? Forget it then.
I want to find Azara too.
That's better, much better.
Yes, yes, yes.
Come to boast of your triumph.
You're still... Probably need to find something to use it with. It's locked. It's locked. locked.